Chilling in the garden where the green leaves grow. Catch a vibe so smooth, feel the peace overflow. From the mountains to the sea, take a token, feel free. In the cannabis network, that's where happiness be. Blazing trails with friends, dancing in the twilight. Smoke rings right high under the pale moonlight. Every puff a new story, feel the world alive. In the cannabis network, let your spirit shine. Come on, join the crew where the good times flow. In the cannabis network, we all take it slow. Feel the rhythm of the beat, feel the love and glow. In the cannabis network, let your worries go. From the desert to the snow, we light up the days. Laughing in the moment, letting stress fade away. Cannabis connect the bonds we create. In the cannabis network, we elevate. Leaves of green bring scenes serene. Life becomes a colorful dream. Inhale the peace, exhale the strife. Cannabis network, give me life. Come on, join the crew where the good times flow. In the cannabis network, we all take it slow. Feel the rhythm of the beat, feel the love and glow. In the cannabis network, let your worries go.
Hello. You got to lean in or they can't see you.
Hi.
We're on struggle mode. Oh, change the.
I'm working on it.
Change the layout.
I'll fix the layout. I gotta fix the camera.
Media. Hi, Renee.
Hi, Renee. Hey,
Hi,
Marcy. Hey, ladies. I'll let you know that Jericho is posting something on Instagram about syrup and his coffee. Please note that I looked away for 5 seconds and I had nothing to do with it, and I was very upset with him.
Okay, so I made coffee and I waked and baked with about just
No.
Okay, so I put it like, so here's the coffee cup and like
It was like to there, guys. Like to there. That's way too much.
There was like a quarter cup of the syrup in there. It wasn't that bad. I was lit, but we had an amazing day in Atlantic City. You know that thing where they say man plans and God laughs? Well, let's just say we plan to go live on the pier on the
Boardwalk where they have all the
and then the
Ferris
spinny
wheel.
thing. Yeah. Well, it's closed on the weekdays because they still consider it off season. So we're just going to go live from here. But we've got a great view behind us. We're in a smoking room. Yeah, you can still smoke in hotels in Atlantic City. So it's been an blazing and an amazing day. We've got dab rigs. We've got new stuff from Dynavap. We've got piles of all kinds of goodness around us.
Oh, and then we went to the beach and got a bunch of shells. We're going to be going and getting sand later.
We're going to go get some sand. There's all kinds of bouffalants and Pokestops, and a mother trucking bouffalant just showed up.
Oh my God, you guys, he's been waiting for a bouffalant for 3 years.
Okay, this is a bouffalant. For those of you that don't play Pokemon, I don't care. Kiss my ass.
Hey.
This is a bouffalant. I've been trying to find this stupid thing forever. I drove to La Crosse, Wisconsin, 45 minutes when they released this because there's lots of Pokestops there. And I walked around for hours trying to get this. For hours. And I didn't get one. But now I got one. Well, I'll rephrase that.
He's working on getting one.
I'm working on getting one. But anyways.
Marcy wants to know if you mailed her package before you left.
No, Marcy.
He's slacking. I'll make sure he gets on it. Steve said he'll be up after he gets some work done.
Okay. Marcy, the reason I didn't mail your package is because I'm waiting on shipping.
Don't just walk off the pier. I'll make sure he doesn't, Marcy. Renee.
Oh, the pier. So they got taping on across the piers. You can't even go play on the piers. I needed an exact items of what you wanted.
Nice.
But if you just want the small, if it fits the chips box, it's $11, Marcy.
I just ignored a phone call from my crack hole of a mom.
Yeah, we've definitely had an amazing adventure. Been to a variety of places. So I sent the link to Scuba Steve. Sent the link to the normies. They're all being slackers right now. They all know they're supposed to be here. Just a little impromptu pop-up action. Nothing drastic, nothing spectacular. We will say that we are going to, we have a shitload of videos to edit and upload.
Yep.
We've met some amazing bud tenders from a variety of locations. Like, I would have to say,
Key was pretty good.
But I'm going to type in chat. So far, my favorite dispensary and bud tender, and you type in chat your favorite dispensary and bud tender. And then on this count of three, I got to mute myself. Then on the count of three, we'll go. So I got to get in there. Don't go yet. And then when we're ready, we'll go. So I can't remember the name of it right now because I'm pretty baked, but all right, ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
And Mark said, go. Okay. That's the one. We both agree. There you go.
Hey, Hobo Rob.
Hobo Robin House. What's up, buddy? Yeah, so I said the surf one with the Volkswagen van. It's the same one.
It's called High Tide.
High Tide.
I couldn't remember the bud tender's name, but he was excellent. He gave us a lot of information.
Yeah, the bud tender there was an amazing guy. I'm editing his video right now. I had to transfer it over twice from one device to another and then get it into Canva. But over in Ocean City, Maryland, the bud tender at High Tide. I always want to say High Fidelity. That's my headphones are High Fidelity, my old headphones. But the bud tender over at High Tide was so full of information. $3 grams. Very nice, Marcy. Very nice. Yeah, but this guy, he was just so full of information, and she got hooked up with a new beanie.
Mm-hmm. Oh, now it's out in the van.
Oh, she left it out in the van. Let's see what else. We gave him some King Palms.
Mm-hmm.
I was a big old meanie. I made a veteran cry. Not really being mean. I do my normal thing every time I see a veteran wearing a different veteran hat. I walk up to them and I thank them, shake their hand. And then I wasn't going to talk about it, but his wife had suggested, well, I skipped a part. him and his wife, and the only reason I'm bringing this up is because it pisses me off. Him and his wife were in line ahead of us at the, what do you call them things?
The kiosk
Like when you have to order your own fucking food
at the Taco Bell.
at the Taco Bell. And I really hate when people have to order their own food. First of all, I don't fucking work there. Like, you have a bunch of fucking idiots that work there. It's their fucking job. But anyway, I digress. So this elderly gentleman and his wife were ordering their food in front of us. And I told her before we went in, I'm buying their dinner. And they were standing there in front of us, and he was telling her, he's like, well, I want 2 of these. And she's like, we only have enough to get 1 taco. She's like, if you want a large drink, we only have enough to get 1 taco. And I was getting irritated. First off, anybody that served our country should be able to get 2 fucking tacos anytime they want. And I told her, I said, because he went and sat down, I told her, I was like, order him two of his favorite fucking tacos, order him some fucking dessert and get him a large drink. I'm buying his dinner. And she asked, well, can I get something too? And I said, yeah, get whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. I said, if you take care of him, you deserve food too. And I was like, you don't have to tell him, whatever, just get whatever you want. And it fucking pisses me off to see that our veterans are hungry, that they go hungry. And I know that there are some veterans that it's self-imposed or self-inflicted, but this wasn't due to being under the influence of drugs or alcohol. This was just the fact that he doesn't get full benefits or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what his reasonings is, but he just didn't have money to get food. Yeah, and they should have free health care as well. I agree. But anyhow, his wife said, well, do you want to do a video or whatever? And I said, no, that's not why I did it. I said, I just wanted you guys, I wanted to thank him. And I wasn't even going to bring it up until I was just sitting here thinking about it, and it pisses me off that they don't get free food or don't have money for food. They don't have free health care.
He makes a good point.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It is the end of the month, and it pisses me off.
Even if it's the end of the month, they shouldn't be having to worry about whether or not they can get 1 or 2 tacos.
The tacos are like what, $2 fucking?
Yeah.
And then he got like you get the crunch wrap supreme,
Yeah.
right? What's the one where they got the taco in the taco with the beans? That's what he got, where it's like got a soft shell taco and then a hard shell taco and then beans in between. I don't know. That's the one he likes. So he got 2 of those and then 2 regular tacos and a drink. But I don't know. I personally, it fucking irks me that our veterans are ever fucking hungry, and they should never be fucking hungry. So that's that. That's my fucking rant for that. Now I got another one. So what do you guys think about elevator etiquette? When you get on an elevator,
Rant away.
I have this thing. When I get on an elevator, I don't go to the back of the elevator because I'm claustrophobic. Motherfucking I'm standing at that door. And when that door opens, I'm getting off. When most people get on the elevator, they go to the back of the elevator to make room for more people to get on. But when you reach your floor, it's elevator etiquette to let the people off before you get on, correct?
Mm.
Well, then why the fuck are the people on the elevator in the back? Those motherfuckers need to be at the door waiting to get their dumb asses off, so the doors aren't starting to close while they're waiting for them to pick up their bags to come forward. Does this make sense to people? You following me? Well, while we were coming to go downstairs, there was a man and woman standing at the back of the elevator, scratching their ass. And I'm standing by the door, ready to get on the elevator. And they're just standing there staring at the door like, So I walked on. I don't know. They could have been going up 2 more floors. Who the fuck knows? But if it's at your floor, have your dumb ass at the door. That's my thought process. DB says,
A man backed into my Jeep a few weeks ago. When he got out of his car to check it out, I saw he was a senior citizen with a veteran hat and license plate, so I hugged him and thanked him. We haven't had to do that yet, but I would for my family.
oh, too proud to go get a food box. They're talking about food pantries. Oh, don't get me wrong. I've been to the food pantry. There's no shame in getting help for your family, getting help for your kids if you need it. Shit happens in life. People don't make donations. There's need and help for people if you need it. And I found the coolest fucking shell ever today. I don't know if you guys can see it. And then this motherfucking, I'm gonna call her a toddler. This toddler says, "Who the fuck is Skeletor?" When I said it looks like Skeletor's assistant, she says, "Who's Skeletor?" And then I said, "You know who the fuck Skeletor is?" And then she says, "Well, no." I said, "Do you know who He-Man is?" She says, "Well, isn't he that kind of like orange blonde haired guy with the sword?" Motherfucker.
Making him feel old.
Skull, thank you. Bam! Marcy Collins saw it.
I must be wanting munchies because I can only see a freaking pretzel.
I saw this and I was like, oh my God. It was on there naturally. Like, how in the hell? That was amazing. DB saw it. Bam. Renee saw it. Bam. It's like, I saw that shell. I flipped that motherfucker over and I about shit.
What's up, man? You coming up?
Joe finally made it. Joe, the link's in your text message. And I apologize for calling you a toddler. You just made me feel like a senior citizen over He-Man. I'm gonna sit over here and pout.
Hey, you can call me a toddler all you want because I have to treat you like one.
True story. I deserve that. That's okay.
Where are you running off to?
I'm going over here to get my soda and put the cold stuff that I forgot to put away.
Oh, you're 88. You haven't asked.
I figured I should put the sour cream and the cheese away that we got.
Yeah, that might be a good thing.
ADHD, the motherfucker.
Yeah. He just left me up here all alone.
Put your monster away?
No, don't put it away.
You not want your Gatorade away?
No. Marcy goes, all men are toddlers. Okay, real quick, you guys, while he's not here, I'm going to show you the view. Okay. I mean, you get the reflection from the computer, but that's one side, guys. Yeah, sure. And that's the other view.
Sipping on scissor.
No, you're leaving that shit alone.
What about the one street?
No.
Okay. Well, you gotta drive tonight.
I know you ain't got to drive tonight, but I don't want to babysit.
Zipping on some scissor. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a senior citizen in the house.
Hey, Kelly.
Hello. What's
Joe
happening?
Smith.
Been a while.
How's it going, Josephus?
Not bad, not bad. Hello, everybody out there. Like I said, it's been a while, but I'm still here.
Happy to see you're still alive. Coronavirus didn't kick the shit out of you.
Hobo Rob, yeah. Who else we got there? Marcy, DB. What's happening, everybody? Been a while, but we made it through. I went golfing yesterday.
No.
Is that when you called me yesterday?
Yes, sir.
Oh man.
So I've been checking in on Joe pretty much every day since he came down with the vid. Chunky Taco in the house. What's up, Chunky Taco?
I was so tired yesterday, man, after golf. I guess I'm a bit older than I think I am. But we did good. We hit them straight, at least.
Chris Miller in the house.
So what's new since I've been gone? Anything?
We are about, let me tell you. I am going to give you exact. Joe, this is the closest I've ever been to you.
Well, you not like in person, but like to where he is. As opposed
Well, I guess I've literally been 6 centimeters from Joe. I've been less than 6 centimeters.
Yeah, we sat across the picnic table and
I've picked you up in the air and gave you a big old bear hug.
Oh yeah? Do I remember that?
I don't know. You were pretty fucking high. So Joe, a 3-ounce wake and bake with Scuba Steve the other day.
Really? Oh man, you guys are nuts.
Joe, I am 4 hours 20 minutes away from you. So we are going to 3 places before we come see you.
And where is that? You're in Atlantic City now?
Yes. So we are leaving here tomorrow. We are going to those 3 places for photo ops and smoke sessions. We will be at the shop by I want to be there by 4:20. That's my goal. I'm waking her up at 8 o'clock in the morning. We're going to end up leaving here about 1. So I ain't making it by 4:20 if it's going to take me 4.5 hours to get there.
What, tomorrow?
Yeah.
You're supposed to give him more of a heads up.
No, I told him yesterday.
Told who what yesterday?
You don't remember talking on the phone with me yesterday?
I told you I was in bed. I was taking a nap when you called.
Yeah, you woke him up out of a dead sleep.
I talked to you at the tattoo shop 2 days before that.
That I remember, yeah.
And I told you we was being in Atlantic City yesterday.
All right.
And I told you we'd be here 2 nights. And then I told you we'd be in New York in the 3rd day. Joe smokes a lot of marijuana.
All right, we'll talk about it later.
All right, but yes. So I will say, for those of you that want to dabble with Trip or Treat 2.0,
Come prepared.
come prepared. Wear your big boy or big girl panties, because them motherfuckers is no joke. If you want to review, go to Thursday. Go to the last live stream and see how fucked up I was. Holy shit. I fell asleep like 20 times.
Yeah.
I couldn't even fucking talk.
And then he's like, "Oh, I'm so fucking hungry and I've got the munchies." So we went and what was it? You don't even fucking know. I think it was Popeyes.
No, she took me to fucking Wendy's because the only reason I know is because I had fucking chili and fucking bacon in my pocket. I saved bacon and chili for my fries. I took fries and bacon and chili and stuffed it in my shirt pocket for later. The Wendy's chili fries cheese baconator, I shaved it in my pocket and saved it for morning.
Okay. And then I'm driving because we missed the Poe house on our way down to get to see Trip on time. So I drove all the way back to see the Poe house, and he wakes up.
Edgar Allan Poe. So we're supposed to be in fucking Delaware. Next thing I know, we backtracked to fucking 2 hours to Richmond to go to Edgar Allan Poe's house, which we were going to hit on the way home.
Edgar Allan Poe's house is in the Bronx.
But the museum.
The museum, it's like the Poe house. Like they've got all of his artifacts and history and stuff.
It's in the Edgar Allan Poe, his house is in Fordham.
Yeah, because he died a pauper, but this has got like a whole bunch of information. I think it's the people said it was the oldest brick house in all of
Richmond. But he had stayed in this house at one point or another, I guess. And it has this chair and the library he was in, and
we got a tree across the river that George Washington peed on.
Hey, so she Googles. No shit. So she Googles, where did George Washington cross the Delaware? And she was thinking, because we was in motherfucking Delaware, it was like right by Delaware. And then it's like 13.9 fucking hours north in New York. She's like, oh, cancel that, Siri.
Yeah, the Delaware comes all the way out. The Delaware's up in between New York and Pennsylvania.
Yeah, we was going on a motherfucking adventure, I'm going to tell you what.
But it was worth it, though.
It was worth it.
Because we went to the Libby Park.
That was fun. Met an awesome fucking painter. That dude's really cool. He's actually going to paint a fucking picture.
If I stood on my porch and took out my binoculars.
You stood on your what?
My porch.
Your porch?
Yeah.
What are you doing in your porch?
You know the extension to your house that's outside?
No. Do you eat your porridge with a spoon?
No, not porridge. Porch. Porch. Whatever.
All right, DB.
But if I stood out and with my binoculars, I could see where George Washington signed the end of the Civil War.
War of 1812?
The
Revolutionary War?
He signed the end of the Revolutionary War.
You'll have to show us where that's at. I love history shit.
Joe, can I ask you a question?
Right over there. Over there.
Joe, did
What?
you carry him the paper?
I filled his fountain pen.
I knew it was something like that. Did I hand you my soda?
You're so mean.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool history up here. I live right across from West Point, and they used to have a chain that went across from this side of the river to West Point, and they would tighten this chain so the British couldn't come up the Hudson River because the capital of New York was right across the river here in Newburgh.
Yeah.
And then it moved up to Kingston. But yeah, there's a house right over there. We took a boat trip up and down the Hudson, and they gave you all the details, and they showed you the right there. And then I went over there because I'm over there all the time, right where George Washington signed the end of the Revolutionary War.
Well, they're saying down the road here, there's a fence where all the French Canadians kicked the sheep out and stuck their heads in the fence when the Greeks got behind them.
You're a sick puppy, you know that?
My Bennett ancestors landed in Stonington, Connecticut in 1624 with his wife and 3 kids. See, somebody in chat thought that shit was fucking hilarious. They were over there smashing the laughing face.
Oh, yeah.
I bet that was Hobo Rob. But yeah, no, we've been having an amazing adventure. We've met a lot of awesome people. When we came out of the what the fuck hotel was that today?
The resorts. It was called the resorts.
Yeah, so after we came off the boardwalk, we came out of the resorts, and I was like, I smell my people. There was somebody smoking pot. And then you know how you meet grifters? Them con men that's like, hey, you guys looking to buy some reefers, some gummies, some, whatever. I was like, no, but check it out. Hey, my name's Jerico with HoodBilly Life, and I'm going to give you guys some free weed.
Did they like that?
Oh, yeah. I was like, here, make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And then everywhere we go, I've got this problem. I don't shut the fuck up.
It's a horrible problem, you guys. Like, he went to the fucking...
I went to take a shit.
Oh, come on.
2 hours later. No. So 2 hours later.
I thought he fucking died. I'm going to be like, how the hell am I getting into the men's bathroom? Excuse me, guys.
So I come out of the bathroom, and there's a guy standing there. And I walk up to him, and I says, you're a cop, aren't you? He goes, how the fuck do you know? I said, I can smell a pig a mile away, but let me ask you a question. And I started talking to him about traffic, and I was like, so, we've been here overnight, and I was like, I've seen quite a bit of fucking drug trafficking and prostitution going on. I was like, you're obviously a Virginia cop. I mean, aren't you guys aware of the assorted shit that happens in these waysides and truck stops? And why the fuck don't you do anything about it? I'm like, I sat here for 25 minutes, and I seen about 6 blowjobs and 10 hand-to-hands. Like, don't you guys care about this shit? Like, come on. And he's like, well, it just happens. He's like, we can't sit at him because it's considered entrapment. I was like, bullshit. Renee says lot lizards.
Lot lizard, yeah.
But like these guys pull up, and they pull up long ways and drop off these women, and they go sit at the picnic tables. And when the semis come in, they just fucking like it's like cockroaches. And I'm just sitting there. She's freaking snoring like Grizzly Adams, and I'm just sitting there with watching fucking some weird alien shit.
The world we live in.
Getting high.
You went ADHD. You didn't even finish the story. You went and skipped 12 different stories.
No, I'm talking about the cop.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there talking to this cop, telling him about all the fucking lot lizards and the fucking assorted drug deals and package chucks through windows and whatnot. And then we start talking about traffic because she does not like driving on like 16 laners and 8-laner crosses and whatnot, which I have to applaud.
I've gotten better.
She's gotten amazing. But 40 some minutes go by, I don't know. Next thing I know, I hear Jericho, Robert. I whip my head around, and she's coming around the corner, and she's like, at least I know you're still alive. What's up, Fish and Gold? You got the keys.
Come on up.
Fish and Gold caught a lot of freaking trout and a painter turtle. I think it was a painter
turtle.
Or maybe it was a regular turtle.
Does he got pics?
Mm-hmm.
What, he was going through his pay dirt and found a turtle?
That wasn't the gift shop story, was it?
Oh, so in the morning, I went to this gift shop, and this lady was standing there waiting to open the door
with a turtle.
And she's like, oh, well, first, this guy's like, damn, what did you eat? And I said, everything. Oh, here, I'll make the fish bigger.
Oh, man.
Bye, Marcy. Have a good night.
Good night, Marcy.
Good night, Marcy.
Yeah, it was a painted turtle. But,
oh, a painted turtle.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I thought you said a pay dirt turtle.
What am I fucking starting to talk like you?
I guess.
Give you guys both hearing aids.
I ain't got my hearing aids in.
Me either.
You wear hearing aids?
I think I'm supposed to because I
Oh.
can't hear shit, especially when I'm told to do something or told not to do something. She
I
didn't
never
like
heard shit either. I'm
right. I don't fucking know. You told me not to fucking. You told me not to eat that. I wasn't supposed to drink the fucking scissor
No.
because that bottle's empty now. She looked like she's gonna knock the shit out of me there.
I think she should.
She might end up.
Yeah. Joe, instead of giving him the tattoo he wants, put a dick on him. Like, you're like, oops, I fucked up.
I think they're frowning upon the idea of the neck tattoo.
Hey, I ain't scared. Are they thinking I'm scared?
It's not a matter of scared. It's a matter of it ain't gonna look good.
No. Right here on the hard part. We'll figure it out, Joe. We'll talk about it.
All right.
What about on my nipple?
Don't even.
I'm just trying to give you a hard time, Joe. I ain't seen you for a whole fucking week. What do you expect?
You can give me a hard time.
I got to give you a week's worth of shit in fucking and 24 more minutes.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go
Cajun bullying in the house. What's going on, buddy?
Cajun
Fishing
Bulldog.
Gold's caught his limited trout every day for 3 days now.
Ooh, you gotta tell me your fishing secrets. Like, are you capturing them, or is it taking you all day to fucking try them? Or is it like boom, boom, boom? You went ADHD so much you had to relight that?
Listen,
Richard.
we're smoking this fucker out.
Well, they said we could.
So what do you got in the background going on over there? What's that?
So that's the MGM over there. Wait,
Oh, I see. All right.
that's the MGM. We're taller than that. And then over there is the Golden Nugget. We're way taller than that. And then the ocean. Lots of ships. So, Joe, I got a question. If a sailboat is fucking huge, why is it still a boat?
The difference between you're asking what's the difference between a ship and a boat?
No, I'm asking you, why do they call a giant ass boat a ship and a giant ass ship a boat?
A ship is not a boat. A ship can carry a boat. A boat cannot carry a ship. That's the difference. That's all you need to know. If you could fit that boat on a bigger boat, then the bigger boat is the ship and the littler boat is the boat.
Okay, so my John boat can fit in my sister's pontoon.
Okay.
So that motherfucker's a ship.
No, because that pontoon can fit on a cargo ship.
So it has to be so big it can't fit in another one. So then why do they call some of these fuckers out here ships?
Because they are ships. They're cargo ships.
But they can fit in. I bet you that cocksucker one of these cargo ships could fit in the other cargo ship down the road.
You're getting off topic here. It's not like the.
Oh,
Sorry.
What are we looking at? The river. I don't see any ships or boats out there. See, Renee understands what I'm saying. Fishing Gold understands what I'm saying. Looks like we're coming in for a landing.
Chilling in the garden where the green leaves grow. Catch a vibe so smooth, feel the peace overflow. From the mountains to the sea, take a token, feel free. In the cannabis network, that's where happiness be. Blazing trails with friends, dancing in the twilight. Smoke rings rise high under the pale moonlight. Every puff a new story, feel the world align. In the cannabis network, let your spirit shine. Come on, join the crew where the good times flow. In the cannabis network, we all take it slow. Feel the rhythm of the beat, feel the love and glow. In the cannabis network, let your worries go. From the desert to the snow, we light up the days. Laughing in the moment, letting stress fade away.